Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point, and today we are going to discussing about Selenium WebDriver Manager. How to manage a browser drivers easily. Basically, a Selenium WebDriver is an automation tool widely popular and useful to run a test against multiple browsers like Chrome, Firefox, IE, etc. In this type of testings, we are calling like a cross browser testing. And if you want to launch this any of the browsers, we need to set explicitly that corresponding exe executable file we need to provide. Then only we can able to launch. If you are missing any executable file, if you are not providing this cross browser testing, we can't test properly. Okay, how to initiate that browsers is basically traditional way. System.set property is the one a method we need to pass. This will accept two arguments. One is this webdriver.chrome.driver is one object. Another object is a path where we saved that executable file. If you are missing any naming convention or path, it will throw an error. And this overcoming, and we are a Selenium introduced that WebDriver Manager. This is the one. It allows to download that entire browser drivers binary format without manual effort, and it will download automatically and it will store into your location. Okay, this basically a WebDriver Manager is in a class. And what will happen, how to this one initiating, like once we initiating that browser, it will download all the binary format of a web driver, a specified a Chrome driver, a Firefox, those things. It will download and it will store in the binary format. This is basically a setup, like a WebDriver Manager dot Chrome driver a dot setup. Once we initiate this line, it will download. It will check that which is the latest version is specified in the WebDriver binaries for that particular browser, and if it is presented or not in your machine. In case no means, it will download that related binary format of data for that web driver and with instant of a Chrome driver, and it will store and it will launch it that particular browser. And how to download and how to initiating that WebDriver Manager. See, this is the one location we can able to go ahead and downloading. Here we can able to download all the version. 4.3 is the latest version is presented. We can able to download based upon your convenience. Mine is 3.7.1. Okay, and if your normal project, if your project is normal, then you have to right click there and build path and configurations, and here add external jars, and you need to all the jars we need to initiate, select all and open. Once open, then you need to apply and close. Okay, once you've done this one, we can able to initiate WebDriver. And how to use Maven project. A Maven project, basically we can able to initiate one line of WebDriver Manager, the artifact ID, and version is 3.7.1. My system is allowing this version, that's why I'm using 3.7.1 version, that binary. And if we're going to driver manager, this is an object at the line, and Firefox is a driver as setup. Once I done this one, it will download all the related file and it will store it. And WebDriver in object and Firefox and new Firefox are initiated, and driver dot navigate dot to, and I pass the URL. Once I initiated run, it will run the application. We can able to see Firefox here. We can able to, it will launch. Now it is running the command and initiating that minor part, and it launched that browser, Firefox and Chrome. That Firefox, it will launch that Google. Correct. This way we can able to, if you want for Chrome, you have to change the name of that. Initiating for that remaining browsers, we need to use these commands: Chrome driver, IE driver, Edge driver, Opera, any related by drivers we can able to based upon that our setup we can able to use without using system.set property. And here that driver manager having a special version like driver version also we can able to initiate which version of a browser we need to launch. This is the method driver.version we need to specify that particular version, then it will launch that particular version, it will download that particular version and it will launch. And we can able to platform wise also we can able to initiate. This one I didn't try version based platform dependency versions, and up to here I tried. And if you want you can able to try and you can able to check. This is the method it will work. As of now I know that it will work, but I didn't try because my system is already 64. I don't have an external system to do it, otherwise I can able to do it. If you have 32-bit you can able to try your version because 64 is working, and you can able to try 32-bit of your version platform, then it will work or not. This is the dot x32 is it indicates that your version is 32-bit version. This way we can able to do for driver managers without support of system or set properties. That's all about this video. If you like this video, please like my video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.